Ray was a wonderful human being and fantastic to work. When he was behind the camera, it was a different sort of thing because he was so passionate. His knowledge of film, I mean, I think he was totally captured by the whole thing of film and the magic of making film. I feel he was very, very giving with his time, and also I think especially with the foundation, I think one of the ethos is to help young filmmakers, and I think that's really important as his legacy is to get across that.
I contacted Ray Harryhausen because I was making a documentary, and I thought this would make a terrific subject because I knew he had the creatures in his house, but how to get hold of him?
Why he didn't know that his name was in the telephone directory, I do not know. But he was the only Harryhausen, and sure enough, yes, people did call.
So when he answered the phone himself, I was quite taken aback. When he invited me to the house, I was surprised. And he spent lots of time with me, and he didn't need to. And it really grew from there.
You know, it was extraordinary. He always had time. I think because he had that encouragement, which was so important. He just wanted them to have that passion and love. So he took the time.
For me, it was a career launch pad. And it meant I kept in touch with Ray. And we got talking then about the Ray and Diana Harryhausen Foundation. And I was fascinated to know that not only had he kept everything, but he had plans for it for the future.
I guess being brought up before the war and everything was hard to come by, he liked to recycle, never wasted anything. God bless he did, because we wouldn't have this incredible collection of all his stuff.
I mean, it's lucky for us that Ray kept as many of the creatures as he did. And at the foundation, it's our job to make sure that people know the films, the man and the creatures are but one. So Ray's had a big impact on me and my life, not only as a filmmaker, but I've worked with Vanessa now for a few years on preserving the creature collection, making sure that the films are offered in their best quality, and making sure that young people who are getting into animation know that, you know, Ray Harryhausen was the person who started a lot of it himself. It was 40 years since his last film, Clash of the Titans, and yet the fans still talk about him. Audiences still like to see his films on the big and small screen, and there's exhibitions around the world of his work.
It's mind-blowing, really. It's very humbling, and it's great. I don't think Dad could get over that he made such a big impact on all these wonderful animators and directors and that.
So the Ray and Diana Harryhausen Foundation not only tries to protect and preserve Ray's legacy, but we try to bring it to a new audience. And we're in the digital age. We have a strong Facebook and Twitter presence. We have an award-winning podcast now that's been running for about 3 years. So I think Ray would really embrace this new technology and connecting with his audience.
It's a real tribute that people are still enthused by his work today.
I feel very very privileged to be a small part of something so special, really.